Okay, this is questions and answers video. I have approximately 10 questions, and hopefully I'll be able to go through them all. Now, the first one is about retinol. No, there's absolutely no retinol in Image of Eternity. And I don't know if you understand what retinol is. Retinol is a part of the retina. So I don't understand where a lot of these skincare products pick up their retina part from cow, from sheep, from, I don't know, babies. I let you decide. So retinol is an ingredient that a lot of anti-wrinkle skincare have. And I absolutely do not have that. Now, if you're just turning on in to me and you see my face a little bit paste and white, you can see that video just before that, and you can see that I'm testing out a foundation. So if I'm kind of blotchy, I apologize for that, and hopefully I can give a good review on that product. Now, I have another question, and that is how to grow long hair. Well, you grow long hair in two ways. Now, it doesn't matter what age you are, you can grow hair. Even if you are completely bald, you can grow hair. Now, how do you do that? Well, first of all, you have to look at hair as something that is living and it's part of you, just like your nails. Your nails grow and they keep on growing even after you're dead. And why is that? Like I said, I didn't say that. That is research. So why does it do that? Well, it does that for the simple reason is because it still gets nourishment from the body, from the blood to grow. So the trick is to provide that nourishment. Now, you can go through that nourishment in many, many different ways. You can go directly onto the scalp to the roots and to the circulation, or you can go it through orally by taking certain vitamins and minerals, and especially silica that will help with the hair growth, nail growth, bone growth, and restoring. And when you're at a certain age, like I had my other videos, I do advise that you do take collagen or bone broth, or you take gelatin, even gummy bears that have a high amount of gelatin. Yes, it has sugar, it has coloring, but the benefit sometimes, like I said, for the children to get a little bit of sugar to take your medicine. Why? Why do you want gelatin? Because your body is made of that material that you do need. So if you want to grow your hair through internal natural means, those are one of the cheapest way to do so. Of course, you need minerals, activated charcoal, diatomaceous earth that I already talked about that have high silica and high mineral content is important. But you are going to need gelatin. If you are a vegetarian, you say, well, I am not, then the fish skins, collagen, it is available for you too. So collagen, gelatin, bone broth, or whatever you want to call it, fish broth, it's all the same thing. Okay? And you need that. So that is extremely important. Now, that is going to take 60, 90, sometimes even 3 years before it gets to your hair, depending on how degenerated, or yes, your bones, your cartilage, you are. So if you suffer from any type of rheumatoid arthritis, you suffer from any type of things, you want to have that in your diet. Don't even worry about your hair, because your hair will get that maybe 3 or 4 years. Then you will feel it in your bones, in your hands, in your wrist. And yes, you want 3, 4, 8 spoonfuls a day in a cup of coffee, in your hot chocolate. I don't care how, just take it in you. That's what you need. And of course, I'm not the only one that's saying this, and has been saying this for years. So that is one way. Another most important way is, especially if you're going to be using products on your hair, if you're going to be wanting to grow your hair really, really, really fast, you want to feed it directly to the scalp. You want to have scalp cleansers to get rid of any residue from any products. That is extremely important because your scalp needs to breathe. The importance of breathing, you cannot over-exert. So I don't have products, I have no scalp cleanser, I have nothing. Your hands are the best things you can use. Just by giving massages to your scalp, you're going to bring nourishment. Might not be much, but it's still going to be something. So that is still very effective. And of course, a better quality of scalp cleanser that has minerals and has nourishment for that hair is going to now penetrate and is going to contribute to the health and beauty and of course growth of the hair. So again, that is extremely important. And as you get older, more of that cleansing you're going to need, especially if you use products for a long time that have a lot of waxes, because it waxes your head really, really well, including the pores. So you cannot breathe. And of course, that is one of the reasons your hair falls off. It has nothing to do, I had alopecia at the age of 13, 14, 16, until I realized that had nothing to do with being something that is from your family tree. That is the product that you were exposed to, and to be cleansed and to make sure that your follicles can breathe. And by nourishing them, by doing all the right things, the hair will grow back and it will then again have its life that was always there before it was destroyed. Okay? See, that's only question number 3, and we are at 5 minutes. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. I'm not going to bore you to death. This is a funny one. Why do you wear so much jewelry? Ta-da, Wonder Woman jewelry. If you have done study, first of all, I've always wore jewelry for one simple reason. If it wasn't silver, it was gold. Because even the Egyptians know that it kills bacteria, viruses. If you do have fruit that you want to ripe off the tree and you put it, and they've done many, many tests. Like I said, the Egyptian knew that. You put it in a bowl of silver, even if it is plated, that fruit will mature, ripen perfectly without rotting, and it will last 2 to 3 times longer. And I used to always have that for my fruit bowls, always around the house when I used to eat fruit and so forth. So that is one way, that is to keep bad organisms away, even from open food. Now, they have even done again research that copper within seconds kill any viruses, including a C19 virus. So flus and whatever. So you don't really need much, but here you go. Look at that. I am now completely disinfected. And so this is why. Gold, silver, and I used to wear a lot of silver bracelet a lot too before because of this, and a lot of rings and everything else. I just took them off because I'm bleaching my hair. But that is one of the reasons why I never even take them off, is because of the antiviral, antibacterial properties. So if you are going to invest that, in metals, invest metals that you can wear to protect yourself, basically. Okay, so that's number 4. How do I disinfect the house? Do you disinfect the house in many, many ways? I don't like using bleach because bleach just kills everything. And unless you really need to use bleach to bleach out something, then yes. But my favorite is just using hydrogen peroxide. I don't care what grade, where I get it, what percentage. And if it is a very low percentage, just directly straight. If it's only like a 3%, put in a spray bottle and just spray it everything. Spray it at the bedding, spray it. And that is just daily disinfecting if you have animals. That is not if you... Now, another way that I like disinfecting the air, and that is Even the time of the Black Plague, it was used is with essential oils, and that is thieves oil. And thieves oil is a combination of rosemary, lemon peel, oregano, and I do believe eucalyptus. And that perfect combination not only smells great, but gets rid of the Black Plague that it's airborne. So you can do that in many ways. You can do it by just wearing it, the essential oil on you. Uh, Basically put it in the car vents and then letting that disinfect the car. You can put those essential oils in your house. There's many different ways of using it in the house. So that's one way that is very, very effective. Nothing can go through those essential oils. There is the only one that I do recommend. I don't have the bottle with me. If anybody really wants, I'll show you the brand. It is called Thieves Oils. And if you're in BC, it is made on BC Island, but the oils are high quality, like the same French high quality essential oils that are not made and extracted with chemicals. So they will not give you a headache or any side effects that other oils do. Number 6. This is a very, very delicate one, and of course, everybody has their own opinion on this, and this is why, free will exists, and that is when it comes to vaccines. Now, I myself had a bad experience from the day one when I had my vaccines, and you can see the scar still from my vaccine when that was in Italy, and I had a real bad reaction to it, and to this day. So, more research you do, and more you will find out that the vaccines is the original concept of vaccine is like homeopathic. It's great. If you will follow the homeopathic philosophy, basically, you take small amounts or diluted of the ailment that may cause you to have some sort of reaction or some sort of problem, such as the cold, flu, and things like that. So and it's done in certain different chemicals that are diluted 20, 30 times enough that your body will have a natural response and build white blood cells and respond to the invader, because it already has an army that can recognize the invader and get rid of it. Perfect. That's homeopathic, and it's been for hundreds of years, that philosophy. Now, the vaccine supposed to be the same philosophy. You're supposed to inject yourself with something that then your body is supposed to be able to produce that. But it's not. That's what the problem is. The philosophy is there, but the ingredients are not. So if you do the research on the ingredients, because they have to give you the ingredients, you will find out that those ingredients have nothing to do with helping the body, but actually have impair, if not toxic, like mercury. You don't need to be a science just to recognize just the mercury alone. In a little, when you had a little mercury to tell the temperature, or when you had mercury for your, take the temperature of a baby, you knew that you had to handle that with very much care, because the mercury was very, very dangerous. So the last thing you want is to inject mercury into a baby through an injector through the name of healing. So that is my opinion. And I can go further. I can make a whole novel just on that alone. So that is my opinion. Now, let's get to the last few. Okay. How much did it cost me? Sometimes it's bad, I can't even read my own writing. How much did it cost me to bleach my hair? Okay, so like I said, the most important of any of the hair bleach and everything else is making sure that you have the repair ingredients to repair your hair while being in damage. Because this will cause damage. Bleach will cause damage. And of course, I made a video how to minimize the amount of damage onto your hair by minimizing the amount of exposure to it. Now, this is 50% of this that I use is basically gone in the garbage because of the measurement that I showed you in a video how to do it. One of these is only $5.99. You add about maybe 4 bags of bleach at $2 or $3 a bag. So you can see it's not very much. If you do it this way, I don't have my color bleach boxes like the one that I did the video for you, but that is basically was $18 a box, and that was really harsh bleach. And like I said, that's why I showed the brand. It is very harsh bleach, and I will not recommend it, especially to do something like this, because it will cost you a fortune. Because half of it you're going to have to throw away. The other half is actually going to be watered down. So that's what I'm saying. You're not even going to, any of it going to touch your hair directly. Now, to get to where I am to this color, and as you can see has 3 different colors, is because I've did the other videos, showed how to do the highlights. So the highlights will turn white, and you go through all of your own spectrum of color, because you are going to go through, when you do bleach your hair, through kind of a rainbow selection. And I did bring the pictures that I was going to show. That is my next, but I can't do it here because you won't be able to see it with the sun in this direction. So I'm going to have to do a separate video for that. And you are going to have, your hair are going to be yellow, and they're going to be orange, actually first orange and then yellow and so forth. So this is, if you go that direction and you want to have a full spectrum in colors to make it soft and natural, yes. If you just want the bleach and just the bleach, then there's the other video that I've done too. Okay, that was the original video. Okay, so that's question number 2. Number 8, that I cannot show you that videos, but I will show them to you, making a different video all itself. Yeah, so that's about it. I do believe we are at least 7 minutes. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good at 7 minutes, and hopefully these videos turn out okay, and I won't erase any of them and start over. Okay, have a great day.